Welcome to Cosmic Dreams, brought to you by the Cosmic Ballet. I'm Fish, and tonight, you're invited to release the noise of the day and step softly into a tranquil space of stillness and restoration. This is a guided journey, a story of the soul gently closing its eyes, letting go and drifting toward the sacred threshold of sleep. For now, lay back. Allow your body to sink gently into your bed. Feel the weight of your bones melting downward as if being welcomed by the earth herself. The mattress below softens further. It's no longer just your bed. It becomes a vessel. A quiet boat set to drift through the rivers of the Dreamworld. Take a deep breath in and exhale fully. One more time. And let go. Now gently close your eyes. Let your attention drift from the room around you and travel inward toward the inner horizon. Imagine just behind your forehead, a warm light has begun to gather. It pulses gently, softly, like the glow of a candle inside of a lantern. This is your inner sanctuary, the sacred space between waking and sleeping. The space where all healing begins. Your thoughts begin to soften. They no longer demand answers. They no longer pull you forward or drag you back. Each one arrives like a feather on the wind and then disappears. You're safe here, entirely. In the distance, a gentle breeze stirs. You begin to hear the rustling of tall grass. You see yourself now in a different place. No longer in your bed, but standing barefoot in a quiet meadow beneath a violet sky. The air is cool, but not cold. Soft. Filled with the scent of fresh earth, dew, and jasmine. As you walk forward slowly, the grass brushes your legs, tender and welcoming. Each step you take leaves a faint shimmer behind you, like you're walking through a field stitched by stardust. You feel drawn toward the edge of the meadow, where tall birch trees stand, silver and serene. As you step beneath their canopy, the world grows quieter, still. A soft fog rolls through, wrapping around your ankles, lifting and circling. like a gentle spirit. You come to a small wooden bridge crossing a stream, so clear you can see the sky reflected perfectly below. As you walk across, your pace slows. You pause in the middle. The water beneath carries a reflection of your face. But it's different now. Softer, lighter. The lines of worry have vanished. You see only calm, only clarity. And just for a moment, you smile. On the other side of the bridge, a path begins. Pebbles crunch softly beneath your feet. This path spirals upward, not steeply, but gently, like a slow dance toward the stars. The trees shift around you, no longer birch, but ancient cedars, their bark thick with time and wisdom. One of them pulses faintly with golden light. You reach out and touch it. Instantly, a memory comes to you. Not from today, not even from this week, but something buried deep in your heart. A moment when you felt truly loved, completely seen. A moment where everything felt right, even if just for a breath. And that feeling wraps around you now. It becomes your cloak. You continue up the path, feeling lighter with every step. The forest opens into a ridge, and just beyond, the land falls away into a wide, open sky. In the center of this clearing stands a tall structure, an observatory made of glass and stone. Moonlight spills from the sky above, catching every surface of this sanctuary, making it shimmer. You step forward and push open its great wooden door. It makes no sound, just a breath, just a welcome. Inside is quiet, warm. The circular room is filled with cushions, lanterns, ancient books, and glass domes that hold memory like stars in jars. You walk to the center and lie down upon a round platform. Above you, the ceiling opens. No roof, no barrier, just the sky. The stars pulse above, forming slow, sacred geometry, spirals, golden ratios, mirrored runes. You feel them not just with your eyes, but with your chest, with your breath. From the side of the room, a soft chime rings. It's not sharp, not jarring. It's the sound of truth remembering itself. And in its presence, you feel something unfurl within you. Your body begins to feel heavier now. Not burdened, but rooted, safe, supported. Your hands relax. Your chest rises and falls like waves on the shore. Your feet are no longer holding you up. They're resting, trusting. The stars above now begin to move. Not quickly, not chaotically, but with a rhythm. A dance. The great ballet of the cosmos. Each constellation passes overhead like a message, like a symbol, offering a gift. A star shaped like a feather, offering you lightness. A star shaped like a spiral, offering you evolution. A star shaped like an open eye, offering you insight. And now, the stars begin to blur, not because they are fading, but because your eyes are growing heavier. You feel yourself falling, not down, but inward, into a space deeper than thought, deeper than dream, a sacred cradle where the soul regenerates. The deeper you fall, the quieter the world becomes. No sound, no pressure, just the soft hum of existence, like a lullaby whispered by the universe itself. Time begins to dissolve. You're no longer counting minutes or thoughts or breaths. You're simply being, suspended between dimensions, where form loosens and the formless reveals its embrace. Around you, the dark becomes velvet, not absence, but presence. A presence that holds you the way ancient trees hold the wind, patiently, completely. A gentle breeze begins to swirl within this inner space. Not wind exactly, but sensation. Like memory, but older. Like a truth you always knew, but forgot to remember. And in this sacred stillness, something stirs. A light, soft at first, like a shimmer behind closed eyes. Then brighter, warmer, glowing not on you, but from you. You notice it now. A golden thread unwinding from your heart, weaving itself gently into the space around you. It doesn't pull you back. It doesn't push you forward. It connects. And with each breath, that thread grows longer, more vibrant, linking you to something greater, yet deeply personal. You see now that this thread belongs not only to you, but to the ones before you. The ones who dreamed you into being. The ones whose whispers became your instincts. Whose love became your courage. You feel them now. Not as ghosts, but as echoes of strength. A grandmother's lullaby. A father's steady hand. A friend's quiet laughter. A child's joy not yet born. You are not alone. You've never been alone. You drift further, deeper, and the space around you begins to change again. The velvet dark takes on texture. Swirls of indigo, lavender, rose gold. Celestial colors that pulse in time with your breath. Each hue carries emotion, peace, healing, remembrance, hope. And then, a garden. You don't open your eyes, but you see it. A field blooming beneath the moonlight. Petals unfurling like little sighs of relief. Fragrant, lush, endless. This is the inner world you've always longed for. Not a dream, not a fantasy, a memory of home. You take a step without feet. You kneel without knees. You feel yourself lying in the grass of your soul, and the earth beneath you hums, gently rising to meet your weight with nothing but love. Above the stars, above, the stars begin to gather once more. But this time, they don't move, they form. A shape, a being, not someone you know, but someone who knows you. A guide, a guardian, a future self. They don't speak. They don't need to. You understand each other through stillness. They kneel beside you, placing a hand where your heart would be. A warmth spreads, gentle, electric, eternal. And in that moment, a single truth anchors itself in you. Not as an ideal, but as a knowing. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to remember who you were before the world asked you to forget. The words ripple through you like waves through a calm sea. And now, slowly, effortlessly, you begin to rise. Not physically, but energetically. As if your soul is standing tall again after centuries curled inward. The golden thread still tethered to your heart begins to weave around your entire being. A cocoon of light, a sacred shield, a promise that even when you wake, this peace will remain. The stars dim, not because they are fading, but because you are shining. From the garden of your soul to the edges of the waking world, you begin your return. Not rushed, not startled, just a soft ascent, as though floating upward on a current of grace. And as your awareness gently brushes the edge of your body, you bring something with you. Stillness, safety, a subtle celestial strength. The dream may dissolve, but the message remains. You are held. You are guided. You are never truly lost. Even in your deepest sleep, the cosmos is still dancing. The light is still singing. And your soul is still blooming. Rest now. And remember, the stars will wait. And so will your becoming. There is no race here. No urgency. Only rhythm. The gentle rhythm of your breath, now synchronizing with the great pulse of the universe. Inhale, and the night expands. Exhale, and the worries of the world loosen their grip. Beneath your closed eyes, entire galaxies turn like pages. Each blink of starlight is a chapter. Each flicker, a truth too vast for words, but perfectly understood by the heart. You are not falling asleep. You are falling into alignment. The golden cocoon around you continues to shimmer, subtle, alive. It doesn't bind you. It reminds you of the softness you were born from, of the strength you carry in your silence, of the truth that no chaos, no noise, no shadow of the waking world can take from you what was given to you in the beginning, your essence. that spark that is neither earned nor lost, only remembered. And you're remembering now. The ancient wind moves through the fields of your memory, stirring forgotten joys, echoes of laughter from lifetimes past, the warmth of a sun you cannot name but have always known. You see now that nothing was ever truly gone, only waiting. Waiting for you to close your eyes and listen again. Beneath the surface of your sleep, a garden grows wild, uncontrolled, untamed, free. There are no weeds here, only stories that refuse to die. Only parts of you that waited patiently to be seen, to be watered, to be sung back to life. You are the singer now. Even in stillness, you are calling yourself home. And home is not a place, it is a remembering. The soft breath of creation itself curls at the edges of your consciousness. Not words, not even images, just knowing. A gentle knowing that begins to rise within you. Not loud, not hurried, but like a soft flame rekindled in the cave of your chest. A warmth that does not ask for permission. A truth that does not need to shout. It simply is. And it says without a trace of doubt, you have never been too much. Not once. Not in your laughter, your tears, your intensity, or your quiet. You have never been too loud, too strange, too soft, too bold. You are simply ahead of your own remembering. You have never been not enough. Not for love, not for healing, not for your own becoming. Every version of you has been a doorway, not a detour. Every so-called flaw, just a secret waiting to bloom. You have simply been becoming, unfolding, peeling back the stories that were never truly yours, surrendering the mask you wore just to be understood, unlearning the weight of what others projected, becoming, layer by sacred layer, the truest version of you. And now, in that sacred threshold between night and morning, where time thins and spirit breathes, you arrive, not as a seeker, but as a bearer of treasure. You return with gifts not gathered by the mind, but by the soul. Treasures gathered in silence, truths distilled from dreams, wisdom collected not from books but from within. You carry a clarity that no teacher gave you, because it was always yours. Because your very being is a lantern. Because you are both the student and the scroll. You carry wisdom older than your name, older than your memory, older than this lifetime. And you carry love, not the kind that flickers with approval, not the kind that crumbles under absence, but love that is substance, love that is structure, love that is a force, a law, a language. You may not remember the dream you drifted through, its colors, its voices, the symbols that danced in the dark. But something deeper remembers. Your blood remembers. Your breath remembers. Your very bones remember. You are not returning empty. You are returning restored. And as your body begins to stir, not with resistance, but with reverence, something ancient inside you stretches, not like a person waking, but like a forest reaching towards the sun after a long winter. Like ocean waves reclaiming the shore. Like starlight finding its reflection in still water. You do not rise to rush. You do not rise to perform. You do not rise to meet the world's demands. You rise because the sacred within you has whispered, now. You rise with light in your bones. You rise with the echo of dreams still humming in your chest. You rise not to chase, but to carry. To carry peace into places where noise has taken root. To carry gentleness into rooms that have forgotten grace. To carry stillness like a torch, lit from the fires of your own soul. To carry a rhythm that no storm can silence. You rise like a hymn, like a poem the stars waited to sing. You rise as evidence of what healing looks like. You rise not back into the world, but forward into a new one. You are no longer just waking. You are returning. Not as the person they told you to be. Not as the mask you once believed was required. You return as the whole, holy version of you. The version shaped in quiet moments, the version sculpted in the dark, the version whispered into being by your soul itself. And before your eyes open, before your feet touch the ground and the day begins its unfolding, a final whisper curls around your heart, soft as breath, steady as truth. The dream is not over. You are the dream. You are the vision that kept going. You are the seed that chose to bloom anyway. You are the prayer that woke itself up. And this moment is not your end. It is your emergence. It is your return. It is your beginning. Welcome back, Radiant One. Welcome home to yourself. And remember, the stars never stop dancing. Not for a second. And neither did you. You just needed to rest, to remember, to realign with the rhythm you came here to carry. Now, let the light you found in the dark become your lantern. Let the truth you felt in your bones become your compass. Let the softness you reclaim become your strength. The world does not need a perfect you. It needs a present you, a peaceful you, a you that remembers what cannot be taken. And as the light returns to the sky, may you rise, not in haste, but in harmony. Because you are not waking up to the day. The day is waking up to you.